Cornermen Radio Live with Barzini and Box 9. Errol Spence, Ugas, man. Ugas is the next IBF mandatory. He's also fighting for the WBC title eliminator for the winner of Danny Garcia and Shawn Porter. So Ugas is racking up wins and putting him in a great position. So it's unique that they're making Ugas fighting in a title eliminator, but that's beyond the point. Ugas and Spence, that's something that Steven Espinoza can probably afford on the budget as well, because they can't afford Mikey and Errol Spence since of the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. This is a fight if Spence wants to keep active. Right now, Spence last year, he waited on fights. He don't need to wait anymore. You know what I'm saying? Keep waiting for big fights that's possibly not going to happen, right? So what he needs to do is take that IBF mandatory so you don't have no more mandatories. You took 2 IBF mandatories out of the way. Be like Carol Brook, man. Take out all your IBF mandatories so one day you get your big fight, you can, the IBF can't restrict you from doing that. So, but what's your take on it?
I know it's a fight that Spence probably doesn't want. I mean, Ugas, he's a strong fighter. He's a strong guy, but he lacks a little speed. I don't think Spence would ever. He might give Spence some good rounds in there, but I don't think it's a fight as fans we really want to see right now. You know, we want to see Spence in the best fights. He's in the prime. He's a champion. He's going to have to fight guys like Ugas, you know, down the road, just stay busy and stuff. But we're getting a little impatient here. But, you know, Ugas, you know, he's got good wins. He beat Jamal James, Thomas Delorme, and that other kid, Perella. He beat a lot of prospects that, you know, were trying to get to contender status. He took them out. He's lost a couple close fights. You know, we've seen him on PBC now for a few years when he started his, you know, little winning streak after his loss with Amir. You know, he lost to Amir Imam. But you see him, like, he's strong. He'll take care of guys like prospects that if they're not elite level fighters, Ugas can take care of them. But I just don't see him being elite level fighters because I don't see he don't have elite speed. He's tough, throws decent combinations, keeps his hands up. He's from the Cuban school of boxing, but he doesn't have the Cuban quickness. So to me, he's not a match for Errol Spence. You know what I mean? Put the paycheck on it. Like, there's no way. So I just don't want to see that type of shit. You know, I'm trying to see Ugas. You know, I wonder if Ugas Berto, you know, that interests me. I mean, but I know whatever the guy's worked his way up in the rankings, you know, people ain't stepping in the ring with Spence. If Mikey's going to have second thoughts and that unification with Lomachenko is possible, you know, Spence might be forced to fight a guy like Ugas. I'll tune in. Believe they put it in Texas. And, you know, but at some point, we're getting impatient and we want to see Spence, you know, fight the big names. So that's pretty much all I got on it.
You know what also they can do, since Mikey and Errol Spence are the IBF title holders, they can take out their IBF mandatories on a doubleheader. Because I heard the Barclays Center is holding December 8th. I don't know who's it for, but that's maybe likely for them. And like I said, Richard Commey and Ugas hardly get paid, so they can probably afford that on the budget for the Barclays Center and things. So maybe you can see that December 8th or another day, whatever the case might be. But Ugas is going to be a decent fight for Errol Spence and a knockout. Just a win. And like I said, next year he won't have to go through no IBF forced mandated fights because you know what I mean, he didn't take care of all his mandatory. So get it out of the way, make it easier for yourself.